It's Darius with Off-Road Universe. Want to give you guys a little update on the DT50 project. What started as just a barn junker is finally nearing completion. We've gotten everything fixed as we wanted it, and we've made some updates. We've repainted, we've cleaned, we've gotten everything as nice as we envisioned it, and we are definitely in a good spot with this whole girl. So she's looking really good. She runs great. Everything is just phenomenal. Let me give her a little startup, and we're pretty much through all the odds and ends. There's not really much else to do. Let me just show y'all here and give y'all a little update. I changed out to these mirrors. They're like a lot better than those round ones. And we've got the gauges all set up. We've got a new bracket for this because it's a little bit out of whack. We've got the ignition set up, which this girl never had. If you remember, all of this was just gone except for this. This was original to the bike. This one I bought, and looks awesome and works. And, you know, just grinding through it. The one thing I did do, I'll show y'all real quick, is I put like a, almost like a little external kill switch or cutoff switch right here. And what this does is I push this and I can disable power from the battery. I was getting a little bit of a drain, and you know, I'll probably fish through and figure out what's going on, but I just push this button and it's kind of like a second secret shut off button. Let me show you how sweet she is. So we turn that on, and you notice there's no lights. And even though we have this here, we still don't have the battery hooked up because I've got to push my semi-secret button here. Once I push that, there you go. Now we've got the lights coming on. And I'll show y'all here how easy she is. We could do this by hand. There you go. Now she's going. So yeah, my next goal with her is we are going to get her licensed, and because this pretty much was like a giveaway kind of bike, I never got a title or anything going all the way back all those years. So what we need to do now is go through the process in Texas. I do need to probably one day get another lever for the rear brake. You see that little knob is knocked off there. But what we're gonna do is go through that process in Texas to get an affidavit of lost title or bonded title, I guess. And then from there, we'll make her street legal. And we'll probably try to register her as a moped, I guess. I had to change the needle jet, not the needle jet, but the needle, which basically stops the flow of gas in there, and the needle plunge or whatever, and also have a new O-ring there, so we have no leak in the gas. We still have a little bit of smooth, as you guys can see, so let me know if that's normal. And I've had a few Yamahas that tend to do that, but I also think there's some we've got to kind of blast through some of this junk, and once we do, we'll be a lot better off. But yeah, she's moving along. I'm excited, and we're gonna keep rolling forward and see what's next with her. But if you've been following the project, I appreciate it, and we'll keep you posted. She runs like a top and revs really nice. She likes to go. She likes to bury the needle there. But yeah, she's getting there. And yeah, we'll keep making tweaks. I'm probably going to keep her stock. You know, I'm not going to make too many changes. I'm probably going to have to turn this out just a little bit. There we go. Get that black exhaust away from everything. One of the things I did with these firebox exhausts, there's just kind of a straight end pipe. And I ended up getting this off of Amazon and installing that with a little bit of epoxy and a little bit of a rigged setup that's not permanent, but it definitely is not movable, just to get that exhaust note away from other parts of the bike, because it was all hitting here. So yeah, she's looking pretty good. I guess this is fresh. Yeah, so there's Spooge. She's got to run. We got to run her. We got to get her cleaned up a bit. You know, what we had was too much float height, so we just had the float needle. That was what I changed. Was not working at all. So the carb was overflowing, and I think she was running super rich with all of that. And I think once we get her kind of running without having that float needle overflowing, we should kind of dry up some of this spooge, and then we'll know. But of course, you know, we'll figure it out once we get there. But she's not smoking or nothing. I definitely know it's not a crank seal or anything like that. She's running good. So yeah, she'll be good. And she's looking good. This was the unobtainium piece that I ended up polishing and getting reasonably clear, reasonably shiny. I still feel like I could do more, but you know, you worry about breaking a part like that. So yeah, let me know what you think, and we're pretty excited. Now this is actually a bigger front tire than stock. I think stock is 2.5 wide, and I opted for the 2.75 wide. And the reason being, I hated that narrow front tire that these things came with. I always felt like it was real prone to flats, and it was also just kind of reminded me of a bicycle tire. So this is maybe a little heavier, but it definitely has a nice bit of tread. And I mean, these are some pretty good sized blocks. So I'm very happy for that. And yeah. And I think the chrome with the black really sets her off. Pretty nice. So let me know what your questions are. We'll keep her coming, and we get her street legal. We'll get a helmet cam and take y'all for some beautiful afternoon rides and see what she's like. She's a lot of fun. She likes to rev. She's a wild girl. Thanks for watching, everyone.